Angel Reese has surpassed Caitlin Clark and is now tied with Breanna Stewart for the fourth highest total box score production among all WNBA players. She joins Tina Charles as the only players in WNBA history to record 40-plus double-doubles through their first 2 seasons. She also became just the second to grab 700-plus boards in that span. Angel Reese versus Napheesa Collier, a WNBA showdown for the ages. If you're looking for a matchup that delivers pure, unfiltered basketball drama, look no further than Angel Reese and Napheesa Collier going head-to-head. Yes, I usually cover the Indiana Fever, but this Chicago Sky versus Minnesota Lynx battle was simply too good to ignore. First half, Chicago comes out swinging. Dominance from the start, the Chicago Sky set the tone early, putting the hammer down on the Lynx. Angel Reese was absolutely dominant over Collier, grabbing rebounds, blocking shots, and making her presence felt on both ends. Supporting cast ignites, Ariel Atkins had a standout game, and Camila Cardoso started heating up, making it clear the Sky weren't just relying on one star. Physical play, the matchup between Reese and Collier is becoming must-see TV. Reese seems to be Collier's kryptonite, making every bucket a battle and trading blocks in a physical, cinematic duel. The MVP narrative, Collier's credentials. Right now, Collier is the clear frontrunner for MVP. Her consistency and leadership have the Lynx at the top of the league. Reese's impact. While Reese isn't in the MVP conversation yet, her ability to disrupt Collier's game is undeniable. Every time they face off, Collier struggles to get comfortable, and Reese is relentless in her pursuit. Game flow, a tale of two halves. Sky's first half control. Chicago dominated the boards and looked poised to run away with the game. The Lynx, known for their comeback ability, seemed outmatched and out-hustled. Momentum shift. In the third quarter, Minnesota chipped away at the lead, narrowing it to just 9 points. By the fourth, it was a one-possession game, and the tension was palpable. Whistle fest. The officiating became a major storyline, with countless whistles disrupting the flow. Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve was so frustrated she picked up a technical foul. Don't be surprised if she calls out the refs in her post-game comments. The final minutes. Chaos and clutch plays. Lynx surge. Minnesota never took the lead but were always within striking distance, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Sky's response. Just when it looked like Chicago might sell the lead, they regrouped and held on. The momentum swung wildly, with both teams scrambling for every loose ball. The decisive play. In the closing seconds, Courtney Williams inexplicably took a jumper over the towering Camila Cardoso, a mismatch that sealed the Lynx's fate.
Most of the fans on their feet here at Wintrust. Cardoso comes out and blocks Williams.
This wasn't just a game, it was a statement. The Sky proved they can hang with the league's elite, and the Reese-Collier rivalry is quickly becoming one of the WNBA's most compelling storylines. All of the starters in this game had themselves a night. I mean, come on. Ariel Atkins dropped 27 like it was light work. She was this close to throwing down a 30-piece, and it felt like she could have hit it if she just looked at the basket one more time. Absolutely crazy performance. Camila Cardoso. Monster. She finished with 17 points and 15 boards, just cleaning up everything in the paint. And then, of course, Angel Reese does what Angel Reese does. 19 points and 11 rebounds. Between Angel and Camila, that's 26 rebounds. I mean, those two were eating the glass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was wild. And phew. Napheesa Collier stuffed the entire stat sheet like she was trying to win fantasy MVP in one night. 26 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. That's not a game, that's a resume. She did everything out there. Kayla McBride came in with 17 points of her own, solid all game. And Courtney Williams started off really rough, like the shot just wasn't falling, but she shook it off and finished with 13. Gotta respect the bounce-back energy. And shout out to Alana Smith. She only had 8 points, but she was everywhere. 6 steals, 5 boards for assists. That's what I call a hustle stat line. She was in passing lanes, diving for loose balls, doing all the little things that never make the headlines but absolutely win games. Now, I won't lie, this game got sloppy at times. There were moments where people were just dropping the ball, chasing it down like they were playing tag. But in the best way. Like chaotic fun. It kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. It wasn't clean basketball, but it was compelling basketball. You know what I mean? And now that we've seen how these two teams match up, I need this matchup in the playoffs. Every single time the Sky and the Lynx play each other, it's pure chaos, in the best way. Also, fun fact, Napheesa Collier actually picked Angel Reese for her All-Star team. And I know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Fee knew exactly what she was doing. But if I'm being real, I kinda wish Caitlin had picked Angel too. Say what you want about the drama, say what you want about the noise. Angel is balling right now. These last 4 or 5 games, she stepped up big. She's becoming a real force out there. I gotta give credit where it's due. No agendas, no bias. Angel's been outstanding. And look, as tough as it's been for Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese to figure out how to play together early on this season today, it finally clicked. They looked like a unit. Both of them showed out with massive numbers, but what really impressed me was how they did it, each bringing something different, each playing to their strengths, and not stepping on each other's toes. It's like they finally realized, we don't have to be the same, we just have to complement each other. And they did. This Chicago Sky team is starting to find its stride. After losing their veteran point guard, it looked like things were going to spiral. They had to shuffle the lineup, rework the offense, rewire the chemistry, but now, you can actually see the cohesion forming. The communication is better. The energy is consistent. The roles are becoming clearer. They're not just surviving anymore, they're starting to thrive. It's not perfect, but you can feel something building in Chicago. And if Camila and Angel keep playing like this together, phew, this team's going to be scary down the stretch. Angel Reese rocks NBA 2K26 cover t-shirt and photos, videos before Sky's game versus Lynx. Reese's Sky teammates also wore the shirts, and the team is also providing them to fans Saturday in a special in-arena giveaway. Breanna Stewart on Angel Reese 2K cover.
It was announced that Angel Reese is the cover athlete for 2K, and you were a couple of years ago. Now, with that distance, first of all, what did that milestone mean to you? Because you're one of the first ones, and it's such a limited group. And what do you think seeing a player like Angel on the cover means to young boys and girls that play video games?
Yeah, I saw that. It was amazing, and she also launched her signature shoe on the cover as well, which was iconic. I feel like it was like knocking 2 birds with 1 stone and just having this amazing moment to kind of showcase to the world a shoe she's been working on for a really long time, and also an elite company with signature shoes. I think that's been amazing to see more and more women getting signature shoes, and obviously she's well deserved of that. And then being able to be on the cover and knowing the significance and the importance of, how cool it is to be on the cover of 2K. Video games are played worldwide. Everyone knows who's on the cover every single year. There's this anticipation, and I'm really happy for her to be able to see her kind of get her flowers so early on in her career, just knowing that I was able to be on it and how that, moment meant a lot for me and my family, and now being able to see kind of her get it and also debut her signature shoe on it as well is really cool. Thank you.
Breanna also revealed, saying she has more of a relationship with Adam Silver than Kathy Engelbert is diabolical.
Do you have more conversations with Adam, casual conversations or formal conversations, than you have with Kathy at this point?
100%. I have a great relationship with Adam, and so I see him a lot more, I would say, just from events that I go to, NBA All-Star, the Paris game that I went to. I just have a great relationship with him, and every time I'm, able to see him, talk to him about things that are going on, obviously we're it's not really like the NBA and the WNBA, we're all under one, umbrella and trying to...
The Chicago Sky are really starting to find their rhythm. I've been watching them closely, and even in the games they've lost, I've seen progress. You can tell, the team is coming together, playing more like a unit instead of 5 individuals just trying to figure it out. Now, I've said this before, Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese looked better when they were staggered, each thriving in different rotations. But today, they played great together. That's a big development. They're finally figuring out how to share the floor, and it's working. So yeah, I'm probably bumping the Sky up in my power rankings after this one. This team is starting to look like they've found their identity. And best believe, I'm already circling Monday on the calendar, because that's when they face the Minnesota Lynx again. Let's see if Courtney Williams puts her money where her mouth is this time around. Get down in the comments and tell me what you think about this game. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for daily updates on all things WNBA.